Hey guys, we're here with a new tutorial about video and how to make a looping video from a, an animation that is pretty much linear, but the ends don't really meet. So let's open a video. Have here a smoke video, and you'll have the link for the original video in the comments or in the description of the video, to be more precise. And we can see it starts with a smoke like this and it ends up something like so. So if we play this video on loop, you can see here what's gonna happen. Here. Okay, as you can see it jumps. That's pretty much obvious. We can't have it if we want to put it in an animation or in any kind of video resource. We can't have it like this. So there is a way to make it loop, and that's pretty easy. Now we have to trim a bit of it and then fade it in at the other end, and I'll show you how to do it. Now this video is about 10 seconds long and we have to make one trim about 2 seconds. If it's more than 2 seconds, then you're gonna see it fading for too long and it's gonna be obvious where it's stitched together, and if it's too short, then you're not gonna see the effect so much and it still feel like it's gonna jump. So 2 seconds in general should be a fair amount of time. One thing to notice is that the video now is 10 seconds long and your new video is gonna be the same amount minus whatever you're trimming now. So in this case it's gonna be 8 seconds long. So take that in consideration when you're using it. Your final product is not gonna be the same length as your original product, but it's gonna be a looping video. So I'm just gonna trim it at some point here. And as you can see now, they're all on the same timeline, so they just play one after the other. So there's not much to do here. And here in the layers, you can see the new video, which if I select it like this, you can see I'm going back and forth between those. The trim bit is in the same one, so I can't make a twin between those two. So I'm gonna take this one, I'm gonna move it up, and I'm gonna move it here. Now it starts like this and ends like this, and as you can see it's the same frame, but of course here at the end it still jumps, so that's not good either. So what we'll do is we'll use the opacity twin. So we'll start here with opacity 100, move the cursor, make opacity 0. This kind of tools for video are very important, that they're also implemented in Photoshop. You can do this in any kind of video editing software, but the principle is exactly the same. Just cut a bit, and start it with 100% opacity, so the first frame is the same as the last frame, but then the twin of opacity goes from 100 down to 0. You can do this in Premiere, you can do this in any kind of other video editing software, but the result is going to be the same. It's the principle that matters. So now if we play it, as you can see now, it doesn't jump because this is just a fade in. So this part fades out and reveals the bottom part, and now it's shorter. As you can see, it's 8 seconds, and when it's playing on the loop, as you can see, you can't see the difference between the first bit and the main body of the video. What you should notice that here, as you can see, these two fade in one another, so if there's a major difference in those two, you'll see that there's something fading on top of the bottom one. But because this smoke is pretty much uniform, then it's good enough so we can consider it that it's not fading in, it's just appearing, it's just, you know, becoming more fluffy. And it's a decent animation. Let's play it once more. And we'll wait all the way to the end so we can see the looping effect. All right, and that's pretty much how you loop a video. It should work with fire or with smoke, but if you use something like cigarette smoke, it's not going to be the same effect because cigarette smoke has very well defined shapes, and if you twin it like that, it's going to be obvious that you faded something on top of another part of the video. So if you don't find a position in which the two kind of match, the first bit and the second bit, then you're not going to get the same smooth effect. For fire, sometimes you don't even need to do it because the flames are jumping so fast that when you're just going to trim it, you can't see the difference. But in general, it's good to do this kind of tuning because this is 100% perfect match between the first frame and the last frame, and that's exactly what you want.